So it is possible to delete parameters using tables across multiple models using wildcards. And to do that, we're going to first take a look at the table parameter delete function here to see what its requirements are. So it is looking for a table name as an input, and it's going to use the table columns called item name and parameter name as the things that it uses for each operation it's going to perform. But you'll notice it has a little star next to this. That means it can be wildcarded. So just as an example, I'm going to extract some data out of the current model into a table. And in this case, we've got a parameter called supplier for the active model. Now, just to confirm that we have that across many different models, I'm going to extract that out. And you'll notice that these are all the models in the system currently that have a supplier parameter with it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all these other things. And I'm going to say, you know something, we want to remove from any model in session a supplier. Now, I'm going to leave the rest of those columns up there because this delete function for the table here is going to use item name and parameter name as the columns that it pulls from. So even though I have these other columns here, it's only going to use those two columns to kind of pair that up. So we'll go ahead and we need to tell it what table we're going to use for the input on this. So type in my table. And when we run this, you'll notice that it has gone in, and if we take a look at this, we no longer have supplier in there. But look, we have supplier tier. Well, let's go fix that too. So if we come back here and we say star.star, we'll notice that the table automatically extended, and we'll type in supplier TIER as the other parameter that we want to run this with. And basically what this is doing is every model that's in session is getting this treatment. So if we come in and we say, let's go select a part, we'll notice that we don't have supplier or supplier tier in any of these things. So it was just that easy to do using wildcards. And you can set up multiple conditions for this, obviously, for, let's say you wanted to do parts and assemblies separately for some reason, or have different parameters for each. Very possible to do using tables.